B Show is not responsible for any language or viewpoint. We do not have any viewpoint. That is all. The B Show presents the B. Welcome to Dirt on That Podcast, a podcast that kills ourselves every time we record. This is actually our first time recording. My name is Greg Beasley, and joined with me is someone. There's the person. His name.
Greg. Right. Greg, just call me something. I don't care what. There you go, Greg.
Joining with me is Robbo, a partial co-host, most co-host, and there's some guy named Craig. And this podcast with it's a really random podcast that we have no clue what it'll be really about, to be honest with you. It's just gonna me talking and Robbo cutting in sometimes and
telling him that he's an idiot.
Exactly. See, that's our diet. That's our thing. That's the dirt. Also, we have dirt on our feet, so that's what the dirt comes from. So that's cleared up. That's yeah.
My feet aren't dirty. Talk for yourself, Greg.
Well,
I'm clean. Unlike
clean.
you.
You're clean, like a dean.
With a little nice sheen.
Put a macking. No, I can't.
Can't rhyme for shit, Greg.
I can't think of another rhyme. Okay.
Technically, sheen didn't really work.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Whatever. Anyway, it's random. This podcast is random. We're gonna talk about random shit each time we do it, whenever the fuck we decide to do it. And yeah. The first shit, and we are doing this way before such, is that E3 is around the corner. In fact, it's this weekend, and we like playing games. I don't think anyone.
I'm playing one right now.
Yeah, exactly. See, he's playing one right now. He's completely ignoring us. But that being said, E3 is around the corner, and we have shit that's dropped. There's some rumors, and there's also leaks. A shit ton of leaks, if you have no fucking clue. And that is our compatriot over the other side of me, has no real clue about some of the leaks. So let's just
I have no clue about any of the leaks, Greg.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about this. So, on Steam, a nice leak came out today or yesterday, whenever the fuck it's American. June 8th is American. It was today, Americans. So yeah. Anyway, regardless, it said that Just Cause 4 was going to be pre-order, so people are kind of hoping that Just Cause 4 is actually real. But that's been from Steam, and then there was also some other apartment store somewhere in the world that leaked that as well. Also, other unconfirmed, unofficial leaks like Rage 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, Hitman 2, shit ton.
So are they calling it Hitman 2?
Well, that's what the leak is. That's what Walmart Canada. That's what it was. That's who outed all the games. And I have no clue. Well, the listing said it was. That's what the listing was saying about it. Saying, yep, that That's perfect English. Yep.
Okay.
What? Oh yeah, and also Gearbox has been hinting Borderlands 3, which I know Robbo would be excited for.
Hi.
You would be excited for Borderlands 3 if it actually got announced.
I mean, it would be nice.
He wouldn't
No,
be jumping out of his chair.
I hope that, the pre-sequel isn't the last one, because it's a good series, but...
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. Some random person on the internet. But there's a shit ton. Devil May Cry 5 might be there. The Rocksteady guys, Superman / Justice League game rumor. The guys who did Batman Arkham. That's been like, in the rumor mill for ages, so that there's gonna be make a Superman movie or Justice League game. And also then there's also DC Lego Villains that actually has a trailer, I think. Or I remember watching a trailer for that. And then obviously there's probably going to be something for Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Yep, that's it.
Bethesda.
With Fallout 76 and
Is
others.
that an online MMO like I was talking about before?
I think so. Let me get my
Isn't that what the
checker.
trailer showed?
Get my fact checker. I don't think the trailer showed too much though. It showed the vault. That's what I understood.
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
we'll learn more at E3 anyway.
here's the thing though.
Yeah.
The last game to come out in the Elder Scrolls series that I liked was Scrim.
Yeah.
And the last thing to come out in the Fallout series will probably be Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they're going the way of Elder Scrolls now. They're turning everything into an online.
I don't think that's true. I think they're just holding off on making another Elder Scrolls, like, full single player game. I think they did, I think it was like, I heard shit and I can't remember. I think it might be the No or IGN. I have no fucking clue which one. And that's why I have no fucking... This comes at the grain of salt. It's like if you had salt and water and you put the salt into the water and then you put the water into a fire, but then you made the fire, whatever was left in the fire, and spread it onto dirt. I don't know if that's a good analogy. That just went nowhere.
Not really, no.
Just went nowhere. But back to point. There was going to be like some big, a sci-fi game that they were making. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Sci-fi Fallout. Was it called like Lone Star or some shit?
I have no clue. I don't remember at all. Because I don't think they put a name on it. Maybe they did. I don't fucking. Also, I want to see a little bit more of Red Dead Redemption 2.
I genuinely hope that that does not have a
Microtransaction.
and well, I hope it's not a solely online game.
Yeah, I hope they actually add to it.
Because the way they originally presented it, it absolutely could be.
Well,
And if it goes
well,
the way that fucking
yeah,
other one did,
GTA 5, yeah.
not going to be worth playing.
Well, I think it's not going to be a solely online game. It's going to have a single player. And I hope they update the single player more than the online, but it would fucking depend on
Well,
the cash aspect of it, wouldn't it?
the thing is, how much can you add to the
Well,
online of a Wild West thing?
well, you can add a shit ton, can't you? You can
I
add,
mean, not as much as modern day is what I'm saying. Not as much as a series like
yeah,
GTA. Because they
yeah,
can continue to add in
yeah.
whatever the fuck they want in terms of vehicles.
Well, you could always do shit like, what's it called? Ah, shit. Different maps. That's what it was. They could add in like sections of maps and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but they've never done that before.
I know.
They've created small things within their map, but they've never just added onto a map.
Why not be the first? It's bullshit.
Because it's difficult to do
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. Exactly. Sorry. I was just doing it. I was thinking about armor. And I was saying that.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's this is unrelated to E3. This could be whatever. This is a transition from E3 to whatever to fuck all. That's the second topic that we're going to talk about, but might as well fucking try to do a shitty transition. Um, what was I watching? I was watching The No today, and they were saying that Bohemian Interactive, the people who do Arma 3,
Yup. And also do the
and
Hunter.
yeah, do they?
Something else.
Do they do the Hunter?
They do the map for it.
Okay. Do they do the interface? Or all the rest?
I think it's just the map from memory.
Ah, yeah. Well, those people, that company, I have to get my termination right. Term. I'll just continue.
Terminology.
Yep, that's right. That word. That you expect shit. What me shit speaking. But they're doing a Xbox exclusive, Xbox One exclusive, involving maybe the DayZ team, I think.
Is it Xbox exclusive DayZ or?
They only teased it, so maybe E3 stringing into E3, the first topic. Maybe fuck's sakes, the put that into it as well. Like they'll do an announcement there of it. I wouldn't, Hold on, fuck. There should be a set rep. I'm going onto Steam now. Is there a sit rep? No, fuck it. There we go. Cool. Oh wait, that's fucking Cold War. Yeah, there wouldn't be. No. Anyway, I haven't seen the Twitter one, but bit of it though. So I have no clue. But that's where we come into the second topic. I have no clue what this topic is. Prisoner Architect. How's your Prisoner Architect game going?
There's lots of people, and they're in prison.
That seems good. Playing Rainbow Six right now.
There's apparently lots of people trying to tunnel out of my prison.
Ah, yeah.
The arseholes.
Mm-hmm. Mediocre assholes. Of course they're assholes. Shut up, Craig. Stop it, Craig. Okay, Craig. Craig's our sound person. He records us. He was just
He's also
telling
to
me.
blame for every problem that ever happens, ever.
Yeah. He's like the sole
Including
epitome.
Hitler.
He's the sole epitome of why cancer exists. In fact, his eyes.
As you can
are
tell,
cancer.
Craig enjoys working with us.
Yeah. He just loves being the bash, the punching
Bag.
the punching bag of us. Of it all. Because who wouldn't? Well, actually, a lot of people wouldn't. But I digress. So, Prison Architect. That people tunnel out. That makes sense.
You really have no idea what you're talking about, Greg.
I have no clue where we're going now. Oh god.
I mean, are there any other rumors? Rumors?
Rumors. Let's type in E3. We'll just transition back to.
How about this, Greg? What game have you been enjoying most recently?
I have no fucking clue. Far Cry 5, maybe. That's a 2-month-old game. There's also a little bit of Prison Architect or Solarius. Though I fucking suck at Solarius. Whoopsies, I swore. But anyway. Then that's going to be explicit content right there. I'm going to have to put explicit content right now.
Greg, you really think you're going to make through an entire podcast with me?
Yeah, true.
You dumb cunt. Like, really? What did you expect?
We nearly got through it without swearing, I think.
I mean, we got through that section without swearing.
I know, right? Until I, fucked it up. Okay, now let's
That's
just.
because you're a failure.
Yeah, true. Let's talk about fucking swearing. Why not? What swearing? Let's look that up.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Okay, swearing. Get this. It's a noun. The use of an offensive language.
That I get. Yep. Makes sense so
The
far.
example is there's a lot of swearing in the show. That's the example that Google gives.
That's a very useful example.
Let's just let the crowd clap. This will be added in post. Hold on. Okay, there we go. They're quiet down now.
It's like golf.
Profanity. Let's look at Wikipedia for what profanity. Profanity is socially offensive language. That makes sense. It makes.
Is that all
sense.
it has?
Well, it has a shit ton more. Which may also be called swear words, curse words, cuss words, bad language, strong language, offensive language, crude language, coarse language, foul language, bad words, oaths, blasphemy, blasphemous language, vulgar language, lewd language, choice words, or I don't really want to. I don't even know what the fuck to even say about that. It's basically the language that it's language that
I use.
Yeah, that most Aussies use, unless you're Christian.
What? Is that a thing? Do Christians not swear? Like,
some don't. I know people in my family hate swearing because they're Christian. Like, it's they kick people out of cars.
like you?
No. Once there was someone who was in my grandma's car, and she was they were swearing their hearts off, and she kicked them out of the car. She threatened.
That's called abandonment. You can be held responsible if something happens to them.
Wait, hold on. 3 Australian states, New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria, have laws against using offensive language in public. These offensives are classed as summary offences. However, if the court is satisfied that the individual concerned had a reasonable excuse to behave in such a manner, no offence is committed. In the rest of Australia, it's not legal per se, but depending on the circumstance, may contradict disorderly conduct or breach of peace. So, in other words, you can't swear in public.
Unless you have a good reason to.
Yeah.
Like your friend being an absolute cunt.
Yeah. Brazil, I don't. The penal code does not contain any. Why the fuck is it even there? Okay. Canada, the criminal section 175 of Canada's criminal code makes it a criminal offence to cause a disturbance in or near a public place by swearing ... or using insulting or obscure language.
Damn it. Fuck.
Yes.
Ah, I got killed, Greg.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. It's all on swearing. Really. There's a bunch of shitty laws about it.
Greg, you know what game I've been enjoying?
What game is that?
Fuck you for the sarcasm as well.
Sorry. It was. We're now tracked back. Yeah, okay, go. Sorry.
Fuck you. It's God of War.
Oh yeah, God of War. We're playing Bejeweled now.
I am playing Bejeweled now. The other game was distracting me too much, so now I'm gonna just play Bejeweled so I have something to do.
Oh shit, that was water.
It sounded like you were drowning a baby elephant. Jesus.
No, so God of War, yeah. God of War's
God of War.
fucking awesome.
Possibly the best remake ever made. And that's including. Well, actually, you're right. Remake isn't the right word. Reimagining of a series.
Yeah. It's probably the best. One of those.
The best ever done.
Like every game.
That's including the new Ratchet and Clank, which was fucking fantastic. And, well, actually, Crash Bandicoot was literally just them.
Yeah, they just reskinned it, you know.
They did nothing else. And, well, no, that's not true. They did actually make new hitboxes. They actually rebuilt the entire game.
Yeah.
They didn't just reskin it.
Well, they reskinned it to an extent. They rebuilt the whole thing. and then they just put a nice.
That's not a reskin, Craig. That's just rebuilding the game. It's building the game again with graphics.
Shh, there's clapping sound
And
effects
they
now.
fixed their broken ass save system. Greg,
Yeah.
do you know what the original save system was? Did you have
Yeah,
to
it
deal
was-
with it?
Yeah, I did.
You had to complete the bonus levels.
Yeah.
What kind of
was-
fuckwit came up with that?
I don't know. Craig. Craig makes a
Well, lucky
convincing
Craig
point.
doesn't have a mic.
Craig makes a convincing voice. Reason. He's completely silent. He is the completely great voice of reason. We
As I
have no
said,
reason.
we didn't give him a microphone.
He doesn't get
He's
a microphone.
talking, we just can't hear him.
He doesn't get a microphone.
What do you mean, Craig? What do you mean you would sleep with your own family?
Oh God, Craig. That's disgusting.
We're terrible people.
Yes. Craig is.
But God of War, right?
Yes, God of War.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
man.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's Dad Kratos.
I need to get it whenever I can.
Awesome.
I'll
It has
probably get it like this
Kratos, the man who killed his previous family, as a dad.
Oh yeah, and a god. Well, he's
No, he's
a god.
full-blown gold. God.
Oh yeah,
Full-blown
Goldroot.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, I don't think he was technically even a demigod, but then he got given godhood by Athena.
No,
And
he was a
then,
demigod. He was the son of Zeus.
yeah, no, but he wasn't even powerful enough to be classed as a demigod.
Yeah, he was a clock. And then he got power.
And then Ares saved him for servitude, and then Ares killed his own family, his daughter, and then the woman who was at the village when he did that cursed him to wear their ashes forever, which is why it's white.
Yeah.
And then he killed Ares.
Yeah.
And then he eventually, over 2 games, killed Zeus and caused the literal end of the world.
Yep.
Literally the end of the world.
And that's what you pick up.
Yeah, you pick up. He's in Midgard now, and the rest of the world is never going to be mentioned again. There's an awesome line. It's not very spoilery, but
There you go.
of course, well, this is kind of a spoiler. You kill a god eventually in the game. That's a fucking massive surprise.
Really?
But
you didn't know that.
Well, technically, you and the kid called 2 gods. But the boy kills one of the gods.
Yeah.
Even though Kratos told him not to.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite line he's had so far is when the boy was going, "Why? What's wrong with killing a god? What are you talking about?" He goes, "There are repercussions for killing a god." Oh.
No, you know there's a what's it called? There's a let me just tap on the wood. Ah, yeah. Clapping sound effects, please. Craig. There we go. Craig, you're fucking useless. He's in charge of sound effects as well. He is really useless. But then again, I also said that we'll add them in post, so you know.
Your fault.
Yeah, it's kind of my fault.
But no matter what, I am not to blame.
Yeah, Robbo is not to blame. He was clapping.
Yeah, I did both of your jobs.
Yeah, I was drum rolling, but anyway, in God of War, there's a mural that you can see all like hieroglyphics, and then Japanese There's I think
But
there's.
that is a massive spoiler, Greg.
Yeah, no, still true. But
You can Jesus. Okay, massive spoilers ahead. Just
yeah,
so you know, for anyone who hasn't played the game or finished
if
the
you want
game,
to skip
there
ahead, it'll be
is
in a second. Go.
there is a mural
Yeah.
with his symbol, the Greek Omega symbol, with Egyptian hieroglyphics, the ship or something or other,
Shinto.
Shinto religion symbol for Japan, and then there is the triple raven, which is of Celtic origin. I
Yeah.
think it's called the triple raven.
It's one of the two.
But yes,
There's a Google search that we can do.
yes.
Let me do that Google search. Okay, let's just talk about mythology now. Because, oh yeah, spoilers over. Fucking no spoilers. No spoilers anymore. We're just talking about mythology now. Celtic. Triple raven symbol? Question mark? Question mark?
Exclamation point.
Yeah. Yeah, the ravens. Awesome.
It's the symbol of the goddess of death.
Yeah.
From memory.
It's I gotta say, hold on. Ravens in mythology. Raven figures are about in Celtic mythology. The Celtic war goddess often took the form of ravens in
Oh,
the dream.
Okay.
They're linked to darkness and death.
Oh, that's right. She is the goddess of battle. She takes
Yeah.
the souls of warriors to die to
Yeah.
someone else who transports them to the land of the dead or some shit.
Yeah. Totes. Not. There's a shit ton of. Oh, there's a shit ton here. Do I really want to read
This
them
is
all?
Triple Raven. Let me have a look. No. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes,
I
it is
think
the Triple Raven.
yeah, it's a triple. It's I think
Oh, it's the swirly part in the center of the Triple Raven.
yeah.
Um, yeah, there are a couple of different versions of it, but yes.
Yeah. I do like mythology.
Greg, do you want to know something interesting?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you were to draw the symbol of a five-sided with lines going all the way through it, right?
A five-sided what?
Like a five-pointed star
Ah, okay, yeah.
on the ground, what would you
Yeah.
call that?
Well,
There is a correct answer, Greg. And this is probably the one that you're thinking of. It's a pentagram, Greg.
yeah.
If you draw that same symbol with the circle around it, that's no longer a pentagram. That is now a pentacle? Pentacle? Yeah,
You're the one
pentacle.
telling me.
It's the pentacle, Greg.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just an interesting fact. By the way, the symbol that we saw, or that you would see if you did a certain thing in a certain place, doing a certain thing that we were talking about before, is the
Yeah.
Eye of Horus.
Yes. That's Egyptian mythology.
Jeez. Speaking of, do you know what the original plan for God of War 3 was?
Yeah, Egypt, and then they thought,
No, the
right?
original plan for God of War 3 is Greek Kratos meets up with Egyptian Kratos and Celtic Kratos. No, sorry, Norse Kratos. Sorry, it's Norse Kratos, and then they kick the shit out of those two religions and then become the three wise men.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
that is, kill people.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Kratos giving Jesus myrrh? I find that very funny.
So also, how would that fucking work?
Well, they destroy all other religions, so it becomes the one true religion. If you want to look at it very, very religiously.
Yeah. Well, all other mythologies can become one true mythology. Technically, mythology is a religion, so. Well, people used to worship.
Kind of. There's a difference between the religion itself and the mythology of the religion. The religion itself is following the god, being and creatures that follow them. The belief in the religion is not necessarily a belief in the mythology.
Yeah.
As many modern day Christians prove.
Such as Craig. Because of course Craig is...
No. Oh, he's starting that canon now? He's... okay.
Yeah.
Craig is now officially Christian.
Yeah. Why not? Wait, how fucking long have we been recording? Craig! I did just know. Craig, you don't tell me? No? Yep, you don't tell me.
How... Can't Craig, type something, or...?
We started at 8. We started at 8. What the fuck?
I clicked the wrong button, never mind.
Who left?
It was me, I clicked the wrong button, shut up.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, wait, what? Oh yeah, if you can't tell, we're not in the same room. But Craig is. Anyway.
Craig is actually both with me and with Greg at the same time. That's like the only impressive thing that Craig can do.
He's like a multi-dimensional person, bear, thing.
Is he a bear? I thought he was a retarded raccoon.
I don't fucking know. He's weird. We started at 8:48.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how long that is. 9:26.
In another 22 minutes, we'll have gone for an hour.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Next time I'm gonna actually have a count. I'm gonna get Craig a timer. Actually, I'm gonna get myself a timer. Oh, Craig's unreliable.
Craig's a piece of shit. I should do more research into soundboards.
Yes. Oh,
I'm so lazy though, Greg.
I know.
I'm so lazy.
Dogs. That's the next topic. Why not?
No, Greg, don't.
No dogs? No dogs? Okay.
No, Greg, do you want to... Okay, Greg, do you want to know a random fact?
Okay.
The echidna's tongue. You know the echidna. The echidna's tongue is half as long as its body.
That's a random fact.
It is 18 centimeters long.
Mm-hmm.
Averagely.
Random facts, everybody.
Greg, do you know why two whatchamacallit animals on our symbol thing are the emu and the kangaroo?
Because reasons.
Cannot walk backwards. They cannot reverse. They can only move forwards.
Random facts, everybody.
Someone thought of that in a fucking PR meeting.
Wonder how. What was it? Oh yeah, I have a little thing. Oh god. No, alright. I can't pick up my computer and look at it.
I mean, I'm sure you could.
I
just
could.
Whether or not it would fuck things up.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Craig does that all the time.
no, 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 no. I'm so tired, Greg.
Yes.
Greg, I'm so fucking tired.
Seems like a Robbo problem.
It's your problem too.
True. Because I'm not tired yet. So I have to feel tired.
Dun 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 dun.
The fuck is this? Why have they changed? What the what? Oh
What?
god, Twitch. For fuck's.
What have they done?
Oh, so I was looking at the dashboard. Holy shit! I need to download that video.
Have they changed the dashboard again?
They've changed the live aspect of the dashboard, so you have to like scroll across unless I put it onto my monitor. Like I have a second monitor, but I only use it for editing.
So they've made it a piece of shit.
Oh, they've made it difficult.
A piece of shit.
If you want to call that that, yeah.
No. Do you want to talk about the death of the console as we know it?
Yep, let's do that. Why not?
So, a recap of something that happened probably last year at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not actually 100% sure.
Go for it.
So, a while ago, the consoles decided to release a second version in a single generation.
Yes.
Now, it started with the Xbox One, which they essentially just made it smaller and removed the need for a power brick. So that wasn't really a big change. It was essentially an aesthetic change.
Yeah.
And your Xbox One still worked. It was still the same internals. Everything was the same. There was no difference in the computing power, nothing like that between the two. Then the PS4 Pro came along, and they did change it aesthetically, yes, but they also changed the internals.
Yeah.
And so that meant some games would run better on the PS4 Pro or would be built for the PS4 Pro, and they would still be released on the regular old PS4.
Yeah.
Now, that didn't actually turn out to be as much of a problem as I was expecting. At least with the games that I've played. God of War runs perfectly fine. Far Cry 5 run perfectly fine. The only game I ever had a slight problem with was The Last Guardian, which sometimes dropped frames. And Watch Dogs 2 ran fine. But
Most
now,
games.
Greg.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
The Xbox One Scorpio has come along. And as much as there hasn't been, because there hasn't been any fucking game releases, there hasn't been a noticeable jump in how games run on that one, except for obviously old Xbox One to that one. It runs slightly better, yada, yada, yada. But what they have done, which I think is brilliant, and also shows how this is the death of the 2-year release for consoles. We're now going to get a yearly console. Is that the Scorpio features a essentially Xbox upgrade for all of their old catalog. So not only are they offering backwards compatibility for some games, they are essentially offering a retexture for it. Now, a particular YouTuber by the name of NerdCubed did a video that actually recommends the Scorpio. Or the Xbox One X, whatever the fuck they called it. I don't remember. And he shows how the difference between original SSX3 and SSX3 on the new console looks, it looks fucking amazing. They've taken a game that looked, put it in context, worse than Skyrim.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking bad, mind you. And they tuned it up so it looks gorgeous on 4K.
Right.
But that means, unless they're offering like an additional download and they've done a retexture of it, that means that the Scorpio is powerful enough to take the original textures and cast them at a higher pixel rate, or higher pixels. Resolution. Thank you, brain.
Yeah.
Which takes a considerable amount of processing power.
Yeah.
Which also means that if someone designs a game for the Scorpio, it would shit its pants, for a lack of a better term, on the original Xbox.
So in other words,
which means either the newest generation of kids, gamer kids, are gonna either have to convince their parents to spend $1,200 on a computer.
Yeah.
Lowballing it really there. That will last them maybe 3 years and can obviously be upgraded. Or convince their parents to spend $400 every year. What I'm saying is, at this point, they're just as expensive as computers, but nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
But what that also means is that the people who can't, for whatever reason, and I'm not bagging anyone, who essentially don't want to learn how to deal with PC bullshit, which is a completely fair thing. I only did it because I've been dealing with PC bullshit my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
No longer have a cheap option unless they just want to play shitty games or games shittily. And that's how they're killing. That's how they're killing their own market. Please continue.
Well, okay, so I'm adding to that. So, Ubisoft co-founder and CEO Yuvan Goldmat, Gilgamel? I don't fucking know. It's a French name or whatever fucking Ubisoft is. Yeah, is that it?
No, that would be Russian. That's actually a Metal Gear Solid reference.
Okay. I can't see now. Thank you, Variety. I don't care about your stupid fucking article. Fuck off. Oh, there we go. Fuck off. Okay, so Ubisoft CEO and co-founder dude says he believes the game consoles only have one more generation left before they fade away to be replaced completely by the ability to stream games to a multitude of platform agnostic devices. So pretty much he believes that the games won't need hardware. You'll just be able to stream it off onto a device.
That may be true for America.
Yeah, but let's just keep going. This is a quote from him. I think I'll just do a different voice. I think we will see another generation, but there is a good chance that step by step we will see less and less hardware. He continues. With time, I think streaming will become more accessible to many players and make it not necessary to have big hardware at home. I think there's another one, but there's a Krispy Kreme and not a sponsor. There is more console generations. Then after that, there will be one more console generation after that, and we'll be streaming all of it. We'll will be streaming all of us. This is pretty much. He told
Well,
Variety this, by the way.
what that means is, well, no, actually, sorry, let me restart that sentence. What that shows is why Ubisoft is a giant pile of steaming shit. And I genuinely mean that. I fucking adore some of their games. I love Far Cry 3. I'm loving Far Cry 5. I loved Watch Dogs 2. They have a shit ton of games that I enjoy. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But as a business trying to move forward in the forefront of technology, they're about as good as a spastic going through a china shop.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Craig, stop laughing.
Jesus
Craig,
Craig, that was offensive. Why did you make me say that?
Craig was holding up like one of those big placards, and it had all of Robbo's dad joke on
my
it.
lines on it.
Regardless,
they've shown it in.
Do not take that seriously. Let's keep going.
I don't mean any offense. Well, actually, no, I don't mean any offense.
Just keep going.
I mean, I'm trying to make a point. But they've shown it multiple times with DRM is a very good example of it. And you'll notice that they never put it on anything like Far Cry.
Yeah.
They put it on something. Was Spore one of theirs?
I don't fucking know. Let's see.
Spore is a brilliant point for it. I don't think it was actually, but it was DRM to shit.
No, Spore.
It wasn't one of theirs. No. Oh, that's right, Maxis. Yeah, they've made awesome decisions. But it's a good example of DRM killing a game.
Yeah.
Because you got 3 copies, and it was damn near fucking impossible to deauthorize a copy.
Yeah.
And so that means if you regularly swap out your hardware, like your hard drives, you just couldn't. You just couldn't use the game. Now with the Steam edition, that's fixed it.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft. How to put it? Greg, take the story of Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
How much are we enjoying Far Cry 5?
I like it. I like it.
It's fucking enjoyable. It's fun. It's chaotic fun.
Yeah.
You run around shooting people in the face.
Yeah.
But the story.
Yeah, the story sort of lacks.
Cultists in America. That's a fucking awesome point to start your story.
Yeah.
But they've done it so seriously.
I kind of like it.
My friends are kidnapped. Who gives a shit? I want it to be my character goes, I don't like that dude's face. I'm going to fucking stomp it. That's what I want. Like Far Cry 3. It did start out with, I have to rescue my friends. But he was just a civilian. And by the end of that game, spoiler alert, you get the option to just go, no, fuck you. Kill all your friends and live on the island. Because that's where it goes. You wiped out all these people and freed 2 fucking islands. You are a god. And your friends go, you're either leaving with us or we die here. And then you go, okay, you die here.
Okay.
And that's how you do a story. Far Cry 5 needed a Saints Row 2 style story.
I can't. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I kind of like the story. No, hear me out. Pretty much, it's actually telling a story. It's I don't fucking remember the analogy that someone used, but
Well,
It's
start with the story does. It tells the story of a deputy going into a
Yeah.
land where a cult has taken over. And
Yeah.
from what I gathered, from what I've seen, because I haven't played the story, your friends get kidnapped and you
Yeah.
have to take in the head of the cult. So you start
taking out everyone. Yeah.
taking out the cult. You have to kill his lieutenants, rescue your friends, and get away and arrest him or kill him eventually.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Yes, you are right. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, obviously, in real life, that's a super serious thing.
Yeah. You could also
Good.
take it as if they wanted to.
How am I saying? Like, the story should be the right kind of serious, is what I'm trying to say. Because if you, and I do genuinely mean this, and legitimately, I think Saints Row 2 has a fucking brilliant story.
Okay.
Because as much as you're a gang leader who is almost damn near immortal and runs around shooting the fuck out of people, and you're high constantly, and you're just destroying shit, and the police never catch you, that kind of thing. Eventually, in one of the missions, you go to save an ally, and you can't. And it demoralizes the character. You have to put your friend down, and then what that does is that sets up, okay, I'm gonna fucking stomp his face, the dude who did this to me. And you do that. And it's a fantastic satisfaction from a serious point in a silly story. If you get what I mean.
If I get you what I mean.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So I'm just looking deeper into what they wanted with Far Cry 5 story. So basically, it's like separate. The setting and tone originated from separationism, or whatever it's called. It's pretty much when people separatism. It's pretty fucking. It's boring. It's a boring explanation what that word is, but basically it's a basic form of government, pretty much, where shit is shit. It's here we go. Religious separatists. Yeah, I think that groups and sects want to withdraw from the larger group.
Does that mean that? Wait, hold on. So
Hold on, let me just show Craig.
That mean the deputy is a Republic general, aka a Jedi? I'm real happy with myself.
Clap. This Craig.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's not going to do it. Hold on.
Okay. I posted the word there so you can read it, so I don't fuck that up. Can't fucking say it.
Religious separatism.
Yes.
Separatism.
Yeah, separatism, sure. Whatever it's called. Especially they believe that they interact. They want to withdraw from major, large groups of people.
I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah.
They're
not actually.
It's not 100% right.
Hmm.
Because religious separatism, fuck it, is essentially them skewing off and wanting to form their own government for their own little community.
Yeah, they pretty much do that.
Cultists, they have done that, but they want to expand.
Yeah, true.
So they're more like a more successful Al Qaeda.
Yeah. Well, that's where it comes from.
That's not good.
No, it's actually where it's manifest. It's manifest from the Cold War into well, the person who developed the game, one of the people developing it, like one of the developers of it, some person named Hay. Let me find out. Dan Hay. He's one of the directors on the game. He says that he felt unsafe and shit like that during the Cold War, and this manifested into like forms
Rightly so.
of frequent terrorist attacks in America and the financial subprime mortgage crisis. You know, the fun shit that you can put into a game. And then
I mean,
it ultimately came down to the quote unquote global village concept, which is a metaphor for shrinking of the world into a village through the use of electronic media or shit like that.
my favorite thing about going back to Ubisoft is they have these super, super weird policies. Like you have to do a game a certain way so it conforms to a certain archetype, right?
Yeah.
Like a Far Cry game in the Far Cry series can never be anything other than a first-person shooter where you go take on a big bad guy, right?
Yep.
But it doesn't matter what that bad guy was. It's I don't remember what the first Far Cry was, but the second Far Cry, you are going to take over a dictator from a dictator in Africa.
Yeah.
Far Cry 3, you were taking over islands from a pirate group. Far Cry 4, they go back to the dictator, but this time it's in India.
Well,
Now you're going to a religious dictator in America. You're going to essentially a terrorist group that has a single dictator that wants to take over the world. But instead of being in Iraq or instead of being in Afghanistan or in I've forgotten what other country that I'm trying to think of.
Just keep going.
It's just in America.
Yeah. It's
a Christian group, more importantly.
Yeah. Actually, they don't necessarily define what group it is, but it's a doomsday cult. Because
they don't specifically say Christian, but it's heavily implied. Which
but there's also,
I find
like
fascinating.
They also have like Quran script to show on some of the walls as well. Like there's quotes from the Quran.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
so they also
don't they quote the gospel a lot?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So we're taking America's religion, essentially. Let's just fucking call it that. America's major religion. Sure. And turning it into a cult, which seems like a weird way of poking at the right wing, who are stereotypically very Christian, very religious, and also very much against video games. And yet this is coming from Ubisoft, the company that wants to conform to offend no one.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the deal with them? Because they produce awesome games with awesome ideas and awesome mechanics with weird plots that seem to both conform to ideas that make them not targets, yet really fucking poke the bear.
That's not Craig, by the way. Craig is not getting poked. You have to make that very clear.
Craig is not Ubisoft. Craig is more like the retarded koala bear that they keep in the closet. Not an actual bear, but it's called one, so they may as well keep it. they're just fascinating as a company. They're not clearly not as strict as EA,
Oh,
who
fuck
have
yeah.
some very, very interesting
Views, market,
views and
market strategy.
marketing strategies are just a whirlwind of fun right now.
Yeah, let's see what EA has with fucking E3. Fuck.
What's the EA game I was enjoying recently?
I have no clue.
Because just like Ubisoft, except EA brings in essentially small-time developers to produce one-off games, and they're
And
brilliant.
kills, and then
And
kills it.
then yeah, it just cuts funding to that section because it technically didn't do well enough for
They didn't
comparatively
make
to their
FIFA Mart. They didn't
sports
make.
games and their Battlefield games.
Yeah.
Because every year, some fuckwit sits down and goes, let's make FIFA players a little bit more sweaty, and they make millions of dollars. Compared to someone who designs a game with interesting mechanics from the ground up that earns maybe tens of millions.
Yeah.
And that's just not worth it to them.
Well, they want concurrent money.
When they can spend some of the money they have and acquire a certain right and then turn that into a Battlefield game, you can get what the fuck I'm getting at right now.
Yeah.
They can make tens and hundreds of, almost billions of dollars off that. And so
Yep.
everything else goes by the wayside.
Hmm.
And so it used to be enjoyable to play Battlefield games.
Yeah.
Legitimately, it was. It was actually enjoyable. Because Battlefield 4 was an awesome game. And Battlefield 1 was a very fun game. But now it's just, all I see is EA.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that's there.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Craig is very distracting me. He's holding up his paws.
He's trying to get some form of attention from you.
Yeah. 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 I get your point.
Basically, my point is fuck EA and fuck Ubisoft, even though they make
Yeah.
sometimes good games.
Yeah. What else was there? Oh yes, I want to see what fucking EA does with Star Wars, or if they have to announce that they don't have Star Wars anymore.
I'm going to find out what game I played recently that I enjoyed that was from EA. This requires me starting my console that I have not started in.
In a day.
No, that is my Xbox One S, Greg.
Okay. Then I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I know it's not on a PS4 because I don't really buy things electronically from them.
Yeah.
And I know it's not on my computer because I don't have Origin. So the only place left is my Xbox One.
True.
It just made an alarm sound. Oh, I might have killed my Xbox One by not turning it on for so long.
Clapping sounds, everybody.
Quality product.
Yeah. Craig, stop it. He's like now holding up his paws, saying something about time. Yes, we have been talking about games all time. Mixed into other. We did talk about other topics. We talked about mythology and shit. Was it funny? I have no clue. Okay, Craig, shut up. I got you. Yeah, I don't really know what Craig's on about.
Well, I can't see what game it was, so fuck it.
Yep. I'll have to just leave the podcast comedy because I have no clue what category it would fit into. Let's figure that out right now on the podcast.
You at home already know about how fast we're going to figure it out, though.
Yep.
$10 says a minute.
Arts?
No.
No. Business?
Nope.
I have it at comedy right now, but let's go away from comedy. Education?
Nope.
Games and hobbies?
Eh.
So we're not always going to talk about games and hobbies.
Is there a miscellaneous category? Is there a miscellaneous category?
No. This is why we're going
Oh.
through it. No, not government organization. Health? No. Kids and friendly? We're not really kid friendly.
No.
Music? No. News and politics? Sometimes. Religious and spiritual? Fuck off.
No.
Science and medical?
No.
Society and culture?
No.
No.
Kind of. Sometimes we hit on it.
Sports? No. Technology and TV and film?
Sometimes. Can we have multiple?
No, not according to SoundCloud.
Oh, because I would say if we could have multiple, it would be gaming, then technology, TV, and film.
Yeah. I would as well. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure. I'm just gonna put it as comedy. Comedy.
Just leave it.
Quote on
Woohoo,
quote.
I win the bet, and we did it under a minute.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Craig has to owe you $10. Oh god.
We've been going
I
for
don't-
an hour and 12 minutes. Point.
Yes. Yes. That is why we're done. We're done here. Shit.
Are we?
I think.
Okay.
I think we are. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to this.
We should aim for a minimum of an hour each episode. And
Yeah.
who gives a shit if we go beyond that?
Yeah. It's about an hour to 12 minutes to 2 hours, but we'll try and aim for an hour to 12 minutes. And also, this will probably be maybe a 2-week
Bi-weekly.
bi-weekly podcast, maybe, depending on how fast this edits and how fast I can get to
Get it up on things is what you're trying to say.
yeah. And also,
Greg, can you
figure
get it
out-
up? Oh. Fucking
Anyway.
roasted, kid.
Roasted. Anyway, thank you for listening to this bit of sound, which we call a podcast. Check us out on soundcloud.com/dirtonthatpodcast. Also on YouTube at The B Show, which is we present this from The B Show. And also you can, if you're also listening from YouTube, you can go look at YouTube and you can go into our description and you can see the Discord and you can join us. You can become our temporary problem person. That's our Discord.
It's called You Are a Temporary Problem.
Yes. So you can find the code there to access it if you really want to. I don't know if I can put it onto SoundCloud. I'm fucking not testing that right now. In the outro. You never know what I also post on the B Show. It's gonna be there's 2 months of content shit that's coming out that's not podcasty. This is a bi-weekly podcast. Maybe we have to figure this shit out. You can check out my Twitter. No, fuck.
Okay, so he doesn't even know his own Twitter handle. For fuck's sake,
No.
Greg.
You do your Twitter handle, and then I'll know my Twitter.
I don't have a Twitter handle, I don't think. I don't know mine. I don't actually use Twitter.
Okay. Well,
I'm
Give me
the
a
Hexotum on Reddit.
yeah, go
Fucking
look
find
at them
me.
on Reddit.
I mean, I don't post anything. I have literally 1 karma.
here we go. On Twitter, I am. You can check my personal shit out at Bees1919, and the B Show is B Show at the B Show 1.
Ooh, I'm original, Greg. Can you guess what it is?
What is it?
It's at the Hexonym. HEXONIM.
You can check that out. You can check his Twitter handle there. It's also on the screen if you want to look. Actually, can't look at a screen. You can check it. It's somewhere. It's on. It's in the YouTube upload. If you want to actually look at the YouTube upload, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this on YouTube. But anyway, we're gonna. According to the script, it's some form of goodbye. So, goodbye.
Fuck off now. Go live
Yep.
your own life, you sacks of shit. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you all. Thank you for listening. You're all
Thank you for listening and lasting this long. If you last this long, tweet us at the hashtag First Time Matters Not Really Dirt on Podcast.
That's a fucking. That is a hashtag and a half, Greg. Jesus.
Or just, add us. Just fucking tweet us if you
Just do something. I'm sure we'll see someone say it. Probably, maybe.
Or maybe if Craig doesn't. Craig, what's your Twitter?
I mean, Craig will probably end up deleting this entire podcast, so it's really a miracle if you hear it anyway.
Yeah, I know. Craig, you don't want to put your Twitter? No? You're gonna end it now? Oh, okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean you hate black people, Craig? What does that have to do with not having a Twitter?
That is offensive.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. That is offensive.
I suppose on that point, I mean, this was a happy and cheery ending, but
oh, fucking Craig! Always fucking with this. Always with the shit. And